Welcome to the Full Court Entertainment Podcast, and this is another reaction to the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Oklahoma City Thunder. It was another blowout, but this time it was the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves beat the OKC Thunder 143 to 101 to win one game and to make the series 2-1 lead. The Timberwolves are right back in this series now after a dominating performance. So let's start with the team that won, obviously, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Bruh, this is what I've been talking about with the Timberwolves this whole series. They have actually been in games with the Thunder in the first half. It's always been the first half. They've always been in games. They may have been down, and I think in game one they was up by a couple of points, but it's not like they've been down double digits after the first half. No, they actually have been in games with them, but in the third quarter, that's when the Thunder take over. The Timberwolves lose the game. This time they started out hot from the gate. They was up by 20 points after the first quarter. I felt like they put the intensity on the Thunder. They was able to drive to the rim, hit their wide open shots. Like, this is what I'm talking about with the Timberwolves. Like, if you can make your open shots, hit your threes, and control the rebounds, you'll win the game. Like, so in the first quarter, the Timberwolves, they were up. They shot 6 for 13 from the three, which is actually pretty good, 46%. And they shot 56% after the first quarter. And they were able to just hit their shots. And Anthony Edwards was the tone maker. Bro, he had 16 points after the first quarter. He was getting everything when he was 3 for 5 from three, 6 for 8 from the field. He set the tone in the game, and he showed everybody, like, look, guys, we're down 2-0. I know it ain't looking pretty, but I feel like we can mess with these guys, bro. We could be in a game with them. We just gotta limit the turnovers and just start hitting our shots, bro. And that's exactly what happened. And honestly, what after the first quarter, after the first half, they was really up by like 30 points. They was really up by 30 points. And I just like that it was Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle. They both had good games. This is like the first game, it was Julius Randle. Anthony Edwards did not play good. Second game, Anthony Edwards played better. I don't think he had a great game, but I thought he played better. But Julius Randle had a stinker. But this game, both of them played good. And I just feel like, bro, the beat the Thunder, and I'm gonna say this again before I get to my point. I said, if you can't have Shea have a good game, J Dub have a good game, and Chet have a good game. All three of them can't just have good games. If all three of them have good games, and obviously if the role players hit their shots, you're gonna lose. It's gonna happen. This time, honestly, none of them had good games. J Dub was 3 for 9, Chet was 3 for 7, Shea was 4 for 13. You made it hard on Shea. You throw two at him and then make others shoot. I'm a live and die by J Dub or Chet going off. I'm not letting Shea go off. It's not, it's not gonna happen. And it really wasn't a lot of fouls because a lot of people like to cry about foul baiting and stuff. I feel like the game on both sides, it was equal. It was a physical game, and the Timberwolves just showed they were just more physical in game three. They were just more physical, and an unsung hero in this game was Terrence Shannon Jr., the rookie off the bench. He's from Illinois, Chicago's own. He came in the second quarter and gave them great minutes. 5 from 8 from the field, 4-4 from free throw line. He hit a three-pointer. He was a plus 11 on the court. I thought Terrence Shannon played great and just able to put pressure on the Thunder, able to attack the rim. Bro, me and my co-host, we talked about this, and he even said it. I know he said something about like going with a bigger lineup, but at the end of the day, they are like the bigger team than them. They probably are the bigger team. So you have to get to the hole and baby these dudes, bro. Look, Isaiah Hartenstein is a good defender. Don't get me wrong, but he ain't this rim protecting, shot blocking big. That's not him. Chet is a shot blocker, but he only weighed like 180. He only weighed like 180, 190, whatever how much he weighed. Bro, attack these dudes, bro. That's how you're gonna beat the Thunder. Attack these dudes, man. And the Timberwolves, they just took care of business and blew them out, bro. After really like Man, people say it was after the third quarter. That's when it was nothing to talk about. Man, it was really after the first quarter. It wasn't nothing to talk about, bro. They dubbed them dudes, bro, and they took advantage. This is the worst OKC loss in playoff history, bro. They beat them by 42, losing by 42 in a playoff game after I know it was a minute ago, but beating the Grizzlies by 50 something at home. I mean, yeah, at home, man, that's terrible. But y'all get beat by 40. But give the Timberwolves credit, man. They came to play. They put their foots on their necks, and now they back in this series. And now they have a chance to tie this series up on Monday to go 2-2. Now on the Thunder side, I just thought the Thunder, they came out lackadaisical, turning the ball over. I saw Shea get ripped up by Rudy. Like, wasn't hitting their shots. Shea, it's crazy. You would think Shea was a minus 32. Jada was a minus 31. Hardenstein was a minus 31. I just felt like they just got outplayed. I felt like the Timberwolves just strictly outplayed them. They got out rebounded. Another thing I talk about all the damn time with this big ass team with Rudy Gobert, Jaden McDaniels, even though none of them really had a lot of rebounds, but it was gang rebounding. Brother, they out rebounded 50 to 31. I feel like that's how it's at least supposed to be majority of this series. Bro, clean the glass against these dudes, bro. Like, y'all are better than them on the glass. And I think they have the defenders to throw at them to make it at least difficult for the Thunder. Like, just letting Chet and J-Dub and Shea just do whatever they want. Like, no, that's not y'all. Y'all can play better than that. But this game, y'all did. But I just thought Shea just had a bad game. Shea had a bad game. He only gave you 14 points. Chad only gave you 10. He really didn't rebound like that. The same with J-Dub really didn't rebound like that. Honestly, nobody played good. We're being honest. The bench was bad. Starters were bad. It's not a lot to take away from this game, honestly, because it was just a blowout after the first quarter and basically halftime. But the Timberwolves just came out aggressive. They came out way more aggressive than the Thunder, and Anthony Edwards set the damn tone. He set the tone. He looked like a man on a mission. Say, look, this happened last year with the Mavericks in the conference finals, and we went down 3-0. This time, we're not going down 3-0. We're not going down 3-0. We're going to make this a series again. We're going to make it a series again, and that's exactly what he did. And if Anthony Edwards can start doing this, just being aggressive, going downhill, like, they can't stop him. I said that in game. I said that even before the series started. I was like, bro, there's no one could get in front. There's no one, honestly, probably in the league that could just stay in front of him where he can't get downhill. And if he gets downhill and start hitting his 3-pointers, who can stop him? Who can stop him? And the one thing I do like about Anthony Edwards, he's being so aggressive on the rebounds. And I feel like that's just so key. He's active everywhere. He's getting players involved. He had 6 assists. That led the team. So he was everywhere. On in this game. So give the Minnesota Timberwolves some damn credit, man, for fighting, bro. Because the first couple of games, it was looking kind of bad after halftime. It was looking really bad. But they came out, punched them. Thunder couldn't recover. It's just simple as that. Now, I don't know what the Thunder just got to watch some film, try to crash the rebounds, and they might have to go a little bit small ball sometimes against the Thunder. Like, they done that a couple of times against the Nuggets, and it somewhat worked. But if the Timberwolves play like that, it really doesn't matter, man. But give the Timberwolves some credit. Let's see if they can win. Let's see if they can win game 4 now. Let's see if they can win game 4. They actually have a chance of winning game 4. I think they can win game 4. I'll give my pick for that after the Indiana Pacers and Knicks game 3. But unsung hero, Terrence Shannon Jr. off the bench. Give him credit. And Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle, they came to play, man. They came to freaking play. And they beat the Thunder by 40-some points. So good dub for them. Good dub for them. But now I'm going to give my prediction for the Pacers and Knicks real quick, and then I am out of here. So the Pacers are up 2-0, obviously, against the Knicks. We got game 3 today, since this is early in the morning. Honestly, though, for some reason, I want to pick the Knicks to win. I think the Knicks actually might win this game, or they'll win one of these games in Indiana. I feel like they will win one of these games. But I'm going with the freaking Pacers. I think the Pacers are going to go up 3-0 against the New York Knicks. They are the faster paced team. Their defense is underrated. The Knicks defense has been bad. They're really not getting a lot of they're getting contributions, but not enough. Outside of Jalen Brunson, Tom Thibodeau isn't going to the bench. They're tired. The Pacers are just outworking them and just outplaying them. And there is a chance that the Pacers could go up 3-0. Now, there is a report I saw, and probably everybody saw, that Tom Thibodeau is thinking about putting Mitchell Robinson in the starting lineup over Josh Hart. And if he does that, that actually might work because Mitchell Robinson has been amazing on the glass and he brings the defensive presence. And Josh Hart, he honestly hasn't given you anything in these first couple of games. But Mitchell Robinson has active on the rebounds, playing defense, something Cat really can't do. But he has played really good on the defensive end, and putting him with these two big lineups, that actually might work. So I have no problem with that. But I'm going to go with the Pacers. I think the Pacers go up 3-0 in this series, and I think Tyrese Halliburton has a really good game. I didn't predict Pascal will have I predicted Pascal will have a good game in game 2. I didn't expect 39, but I do expect both of them guys to play good in this game 3. Just again, play defense, shoot threes, don't turn the ball over. That's all you got to do against the Knicks, because it's showing that they can't keep up with you guys with this fast pace, and then they're pressing them damn near the whole entire game. So if the Pacers can do that, they can easily go up 3-0 in this series, man. Tyrese Halliburton has been good. Pascal was amazing game 2, and all the others have played good. They just have more bodies. They have more players that can score more than the Knicks. Give me the Pacers, man. The Pacers go up 3-0 on the New York Knicks and take a commanding 3-0 lead. But that's it for this reaction of the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Minnesota Timberwolves won 143-101 to go down 2-1 against the Oklahoma City Thunder and get back in this series, man. Let's see if they can win game 4 and tie this series up. They have a really good chance of tying this series up, but that's it for me. I'll see y'all next time. See y'all later. See you guys after Knicks and Pacers game 3. See y'all later.